Alright folks, I'm back for another real quick step here. I figured I'd do a little bit of more clarification on how you put in a background. So, taking it from a PDF and put it in the text. So I figured this video here, we're going to go through and do that process. So, I have taken the criminal element, so I started here, copied that, and I pasted that directly in here. And you can see, like here in the criminal here, it's got spaces and whatnot. But first off, we need to put it in the code to let Par5e know that this is a new background. So, you type in pound pound, semicolon right before. Okay, now let's clean up the text here. Let's take out the spaces. Alright, let's see here. Let's read through here. Okay, I see between O and F it puts a space in. I don't know why. That's okay. We can clean that. Let's see a space there. Space in there. Okay. Let's see here. Another there. Okay, so the intro there, that's all done. That looks good. Skills, proficiencies, deception, stealth. Now, if this expanded past this area here, you'd want to get rid of the line break because it's going to look for a criminal, then it's going to load this in as the flavor text, intro text. When it gets to skill proficiencies, it reads that and goes, okay, here's a keyword, so this goes in a different area. So it's going to look for everything on that line to throw in there. So if it's on multiple lines, it's not going to put it all in there. It's only going to show what's on the same line. Okay, so now tool proficiencies. Okay, let's clean this up. And see here, it's on two different lines. Now if I parsed it just like that, chances are it would only show up as one type of gaming set comma, and it wouldn't do the thieves tools. So we'll get rid of the page break. So we'll just hit backspace, put a space there. Okay, so now it's all on the same line there. Okay, so we're good there. Equipment. Alright, let's clean that up. And see here, it's on two lines. So once again, get rid of the page break or line break. And let's clean this up, which looks good. Okay, so we're done with there. Now down to criminal specialty. So we need to clean up the spaces there. Just read through it and clean up any text. Let's see here, a couple little areas. Alright, so now we're ready to input some more. Alright, so go back over to our PDF. And this is going to be a table here. So we're going to copy that. And we're going to paste this over. Okay, so actually, you know what? This is going to be a little tricky because the way it put it in there. So I might delete that, come over here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break it up manually when it's like that, but it's fine. We can make that work. Okay. So get rid of that. We don't need that. We'll just separate these over, and then we'll go back and put them in correctly. Alright, so we'll highlight there, Control X to cut that, drop that down, and that's going to go right here after 4. Alright, so once again, we'll cut number 6 out, drop that, put number 6 in there, cut out number 7, drop that, put that in there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, it looks good. And once again, these need to be all on the same line, which they are. Okay, so that table there is done. So I'm gonna I like kind of breaking it up here between the tables. So okay, so now we're gonna go over, grab some more. Alright, so we're going to take the rest of this before we get to more tables. Copy that. And let's paste that in. Okay, so let's clean this up. Okay, so we're ready for the rest of the tables. So I'm going to put a little space there. Go back over, grab some more. Ooh. Let's see if that takes it. That's kind of weird. It's not doing that. Ooh, for some reason it didn't grab all that. Okay. OCR didn't work too well. Alright, see, that's the criminal one. Alright, let me see on this other one if I can make it work. Let's see here. Looks like it, so I'm going to copy all this. And we'll put that in instead. See if that'll work on that other copy. Okay, I'm actually kind of glad it did this, so you can kind of see. This was taken from the basic PDF that is not print friendly, and see it puts all of these extra little characters in there. So that's why when you do this, you want to have a print friendly version of it. So you know what? That's not going to work. Alright. So we're going to get rid of those. And let me go and see here. Basic printer friendly. Oh wait, that's the DM version of it. Okay, printer friendly right here. Okay. So ooh, there we are. Now notice when you zoom up, it picks up the characters a little better. So, alright, so copied all that. Hopefully that will carry over correctly. Alright, yeah, much better. See how it doesn't put all those funky characters and stuff in there? Alright, so now we just need to go through and clean this up to where everything for each role is on the same line. And of course, when we're going through this, if you see any thing that is out of place, like it did in spaces in between letters and whatnot inside a word, you want to try and catch them. And so far it looks good. Okay. Alright, so that's that first one. I'll put a space so I know we're working on the next one. And once again, clean it up. Alright, so far we're in luck here. Alright. Almost ready to parse this bad boy. Last table on this one. Okay, so that looks good. Alright, so from here we're going to save this. We're going to go through just one last time here. Let's see here. Ooh, there was a... Okay. Bill, Bond, Flaw, Variant Criminal Spy. You know what? So, let's copy paste that in there as well. Clean that up. And that variant came from the player's handbook. Kind of curious how this is going to come out, so we'll see here in a minute. Alright, so make sure we save our work, and I'm going to close that. Now I'm going to go to my input folder here, and I'm going to get rid of some of these folders in here quick. Just try and keep my backup copies in case something goes wrong. I have a backup copy here. See, and my background's that one over there. Okay. Alright, so I am ready to fire up the Par5e. Alright, full screen. Okay, so calling this backgrounds again. PHP backgrounds. Backgrounds. I want this to be GM and player. It's going to be a 5e rule set. I'm going to point this at the Fantasy Grounds modules folder. Open. Temp path is going to be the same directory. FG modules output, same one. Thumbnail, I'm currently using, let's see here, pictures, just using my Woogen so I know it worked. Okay, and I'm checking backgrounds, and it has tables, so checking those too. Okay, here we go, parsing. Okay, and there it is, completed. So I'll quit there, and we're going to fire up Fantasy Grounds here. And we'll go in and make sure it worked. And as I get more confident, I'll do more and more at a time. So far, it's only taken me a couple minutes for each background to do. So okay, so it's there. So click on that to open it. Click Backgrounds, Acolyte, Charlatan, and Criminal. And I've already checked out the other two. We'll just pop our heads in, make sure it looks alright. So it looks good. Criminal. Okay, this is the one we just did here. So it's got the descriptive text. And then you've got the criminal specialty here so that you can roll on. So that looks good. Proficiencies, tool type, equipment. Okay, criminal contact. That's there. Okay. So that's there, although I didn't see the variant show up. Interesting. I have to keep my eye on the variant. Let's see here, let's look at tables. Yep. Alright, I'll go into criminal one more time here, see if the variant showed up anywhere else. Maybe specialty. No. Okay. Auto contact. So maybe what I could have done is on the variant, I might later go and just maybe put that up here in the beginning intro text, so it grabs it and at least just puts it in the intro so it's there. Um, it could also be the Par5e might be waiting for an update from Fantasy Grounds to update that particular area. Right now, some of the guys are at Gen Con, so it might be a week or two before we see that. But I'm not entirely sure if that's it or not. But anyhow, you could see most of it came out. So I mean, that's how easy it is. You know, the initial part of just getting it set up correctly took a little bit, but once I now understand how it's working, it's a lot easier to put these in and get it going. So, anyhow, hopefully you got something out of this. Happy gaming, and we'll see you around next time.